We're ready for number 4 in the series of the 10 virtues of a law officer. Let me read it. I will purpose to maintain my readiness for duty by seeking proper rest, diet, and exercise. Now this is another one of those virtues where I'm likely to get a reaction out of some of you, because I realize that the police lifestyle does not lend itself to healthy habits when it comes to exercise, eating, and certainly not in the arena of getting proper rest. But it's critically important for us to maintain our physical and mental readiness for duty. And a healthy lifestyle really isn't all that difficult for us. It's kind of like building character. It's just the culmination of the decisions that we make in our life on a day-to-day basis. You will reap what you sow. You make good decisions, you're going to reap a positive outcome on the other end, and this is true with character, and it's also true with exercise, nutrition, and stress management. So because it's so important to us to maintain this aspect, this wellness aspect of our life, that I incorporated a number of years ago a whole new dynamic in the Police Dynamics training series called the Dynamic of Wellness. And when I present this training to a live audience, it has become one of the best received dynamics out of all in the Police Dynamics series, because so many of us are looking for these answers on how to maintain this healthy, wellness-oriented lifestyle. Now, here's the principle, here's the maxim for the Dynamic of Wellness. You do not have to be fit to be well. You see, health can be thought of sort of like a continuum. On one end of the continuum we have wellness, and on the other end we have illness. Now if you're sick, it's a doctor's job to get you to the middle, to get you to the 0 point where you have zero illness. But to really maintain a healthy lifestyle, you need to be out into this wellness zone. That's where most of us need to be for most of our lives, particularly as a law enforcement official. Now to take this model to the next step, you can think of fitness as being an extreme version of wellness. And that's not for everybody. Now if you're there and that is for you, good for you, we admire what you're doing, keep it up. But for most of us, we need to be in this wellness zone. Now to take that analogy a step further, you can think of death as an extreme form of illness. That's the end result. Now here's my philosophy. I don't know how long I'm going to live. I think that's up to God to a large degree. But I do have certain choices I can make to keep myself in this wellness zone, to spend as much time as possible in this wellness zone by making good decisions about exercise, proper nutrition, rest, and stress management. That's why I have set up an entire website on the Dynamic of Wellness. You might want to go there. It's www.dynamicofwellness.com, and in it are some great principles particularly designed for busy law enforcement professionals to show you how you can get some of these health benefits, these wellness benefits, get into that wellness zone with a minimum amount of time and effort in exercise. We'll talk about things like short duration, high intensity exercise, so you get greater results in a shorter period of time. We'll talk about using food supplementation, whole food supplementation, to get you the nutrition and the antioxidants that you need in your system. And then we'll talk about stress management, getting proper rest, proper relaxation, proper recreation, and building these components into your life. But here's the bottom line. The bottom line is, as a professional law enforcement official, we do not have the right to be out of shape. Other people depend on our readiness, other people depend on our mental alertness, and we do not have a right to let them down. I'm Sheriff Ray Nash, Police Dynamics Media.